Hello, Libra. Thank you very much for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. For the supportive oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay. Relationship first, single second. Oracle cards come out where needed. Stop. Okay. Libra. Alright, so the situation you're dealing with, that you're connected with right now. The Angel of Strength is here, and you have the Empress card. Empress? Yes. Which don't get caught up in the gender, of course, but I'm feeling like you're very much... like you're enjoying where this moment is right now. Your partner actually has the Nine of Pentacles. They're feeling very secure where they are right now, too. You both seem to be very much on the same page. It kind of seems like you're the leader of the situation right now. But it's going very well. You're getting along very well. Everything seems really good. Alright, so this is fine. Something is coming up, and I feel like maybe your partner is not expressing something that they should be expressing to you. Excuse me. Right now things are really good, but something's coming forward where I feel you with the Lover's card. You're including your partner in something you want to do. This seems great. You got the Lover's card. You want to do this with them. This is the idea. Here's what you need to make it happen. Now their response to this is the Four of Cups, but I'm seeing you might not get why, or you might not even realize that they're having a Four of Cups moment. And something here is lacking. They want to do this, but there's one piece of this puzzle that does not fit for them. There's some type of restraint. It's either time, money, something else, availability, something like that, which would kind of go along with time. It feels like it's either time or money. I gotta be honest with you. It seems most likely for you, your partner's having a problem with either time or money to connect into this. So, but I don't think they're telling you that right off the bat. And spiritually, they have the Two of Swords with that's the crown chakra, 7th chakra. Which to me, what this is saying, they're trying to find a way around it. They're not telling you this, and they're trying to find a way around it. They're thinking there must be a way. That 7th chakra, to me, it's kind of like, you'd think this would be a good thing. But I feel like what they're doing here is that they're realizing, like, something isn't right, they can't do this. The 7th chakra is kind of like the information coming into them saying, you can't do this. It's either time or money for one reason or the other. They can't do what you're trying to include them in. They want to, and you're very excited about this. You got the Lover's card. You're like, we could do this together. This would be great. And you're like, I feel like they're telling you, yes, that would be great. They're not telling you that they can't do it. But the 7th chakra coming in is kind of telling them, hey, either they don't have the time to do this or they don't have the money to do this. And the 7th chakra is kind of saying, hey, yeah, it sounds great, but no, you can't. You can't do that right now. Not right now. They're not telling you that, though. The Two of Swords is telling me they're not telling you that. This is where this becomes a little sticky, because you have the Ace of Pentacles. They seem to come off to you like they're all green light, which the reason they are coming off that way is because ideally, if they had the time and or the money, yes, they would love to do this, but they can't do this. The problem where this is getting sticky is you're getting excited about this, and you're starting to make plans, is what I'm getting. Spiritually, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You're making plans. You're looking forward to this. You want this to happen. They're giving you all green lights. Why not? Why wouldn't you? You want this to happen. They're giving you all green lights. Why wouldn't you do that? But you don't got the full picture. They're not explaining to you why they can't do this. They're not expressing that to you. You're really getting into this. You're planning this out. You're pulling other people into this situation is what I'm actually getting. You got the Three of Cups where you're standing. You're pulling other people into this is what I'm getting. And I see them. They're aware of how this is going. They have the Emperor card, and they're thinking to themselves, "I'll find a way to make this work out. There has to be a way to make this work out." And then they're also with that thought. I'm also getting here. If it doesn't work out where I can be a part of this, at least my partner, the Libra, can do this with these other people they're pulling into the situation. This is making this more sticky. Because I feel the way they're looking at this is kind of like, well, if I can't do this with my partner, the Libra, my Libra partner, at least they can do this with other people, so they'll be okay. Maybe I just can't be a part of it. This is making this more sticky. Because I don't think that's going to go so well with you. Because what finally happens here is they have to bow out. Your partner has to bow out of this situation. It's either time or money. It's one of the two. Maybe both. The Two of Wands is telling me, due to the reality of the situation, they have to walk away from it. They have to bow out. And they're feeling like they have no choice. Their challenge card is the Eight of Swords. They should have brought this forward sooner, the restriction they had, but the restriction of the situation, I do feel like I feel like the reality of the situation, they had to bow out, is what I'm getting. I kind of feel like you might go forward with this. I don't know if you're going to want to, but you pulled other people in, you might end up going forward with this anyway. Not really feeling like you actually want to, but you might do it anyway. I'm getting the Ten of Wands with the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Wands is telling me this is not how you wanted this to work out. And I feel like this is just kind of like it's something you were really excited about turns into something you're really not. And you're just kind of going through the motions, and it's just feeling really heavy. It's taking a lot of effort because you don't really want to do it anymore. And the Nine of Swords is saying, you're not happy about how this played out. I'm getting you're very disappointed, but this is also the reason the Nine of Swords is a good card for you is because you're starting to realize like your partner is not communicating with you honestly. They may not be cheating on you, they may not be lying to your face, but they're not telling you everything you need to know. Communication is a problem here. That's why the Nine of Swords is a good card for you, because you're like, your partner is not communicating with you honestly, and that's not going to work. You can't build something here if they don't tell you the truth or they don't give you the heads up right in the beginning. They should have communicated this a lot sooner. So this is highlighting that there's a problem here. This is a problem that needs to be addressed. This is also adding into that Ten of Wands, because that's also weighing on you too. Kind of like, there's clearly a problem in this relationship. If you're not communicating with me the truth right off the bat that you can't do something, that's a problem. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you just come out right in the beginning and say this? Or when you at least realized it, why didn't you bring that forward, that this could be a roadblock? So they're saying the gift of this situation, which may seem a little harsh, is it's highlighting that there's a communication problem here. Your partner's not telling you everything they should when they should. The reason behind it makes sense, but it's not an acceptable reason is what I'm getting. Just because you were having a good moment and they didn't want to bring you down, that's not an acceptable reason for them not to tell you the truth about where they stood or what was going on with them. So that's what this is about, is what I'm getting. It's highlighting with this problem and how much of a real problem it is here. This needs to be solved. This needs to be ironed out and corrected so you can have a successful relationship continuing forward. I think that's good. Alright, so that's what we got for Libras in relationships. I think that's good. Let's now go into Libra singles. It seemed like that ended abruptly too, not for nothing. To me it seemed like it ended abruptly. I don't doubt, the love is clearly there, both ways. It's just the communication, that's a problem. That needs to be solved. And if they're bringing that forward, like this, they're just letting you know you need to fix this before you have bigger problems later. Alright, what do we have for Libra singles? What do we have for Libra singles, single Libras? What do we have for 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 single Libras? to pull out this last card. Oh, and another one right with it. Are we going to stop, or are we card drunk? I think we're good. Okay. 2 face-down cards. Unexpected. Something unexpected after this is played out. This actually, for Libra, I have to say, this may be going well. Let's find out. I always, prejudging cards is a bad idea. But I like what I'm seeing here, so let's see. Yes. Appreciation at the bottom. Appreciation. So, where is this going is a good question. Let's just get right into it, because you got appreciation here. And I feel like you are appreciated, but where is this going? Where is this going? Is it good? There's one card here that has me questioning what we're talking about, but we'll find out. You got the Hermit with the Justice card. The Justice is where you're standing. The Hermit is what this is based on. I feel like you're sick of being alone. I feel like you're over it. Like, I'm sick of being on my own. I'm done with it. And I feel like, it feels like if this is really hitting, the last relationship you moved on from, you really liked the last relationship, but there was something that was off with it. Whether you chose to move on from it or the other person, whatever way it happened, it needed to end, but there's definitely, like, it's one of those things you think back on and you're just kind of like, you miss the relationship. Something about a past relationship you're missing. Whether you left it or not, I feel like you're looking back and you might be romanticizing something a little bit. Like, it was something you moved on from, you had to move on from it, and maybe you're looking back in a little bit rose-colored glasses. For some reason, this is affecting your future. Kind of like, I'm ready to get back into a relationship, and maybe this next time around, I'll see something different, and I can make it last. Okay. There's like a lot, it feels very convoluted, like there's a lot going on here, like there's a lot around you. I'm getting you're looking around you for who's acceptable, who you would really match with. I really do feel like you're done with being alone, and you're looking for somebody to be with. You're just done with it. You're like, I gotta start investing in someone. I just gotta try with someone. I gotta start seeing someone. I need somebody to do things with. It doesn't have to be fireworks right off the bat. As long as there's some attraction, let me just at least discover what there is to discover there. And I'm getting the Page of Swords with the third eye. No, that's the solar plexus. The third chakra throws me off, the way they word that. But it's the solar plexus chakra. You know what you want. And your first step is like, let me find somebody who actually matches me, that I have enough of an attraction to, that I could, see myself being romantic with this person, and just see where it goes. Let's just see where it goes, because I'm over this being alone thing. I'm over it. So I'm going to find somebody who matches me, that I could see myself potentially being romantic with, and just go from there, build from there. Now, when this comes in, I'm seeing you in the center. Is it the Five of Cups? Yes, the Five of Cups with the Four of Swords. I see you kind of, like, I don't know about this. Like, you're seeing what's around you, and you're kind of like, this is your intention going in. I just need somebody that I can see myself being romantic with, that matches me. And I just feel like you're connecting here, and you're just kind of like, I don't know about this. Like, do I really want to do this? I'm not really blown away by my options right now. I don't know about this. Maybe should I not do this? I really don't want to be alone anymore. You're kind of not, it's kind of like a hem-haw feel. Not yet. Not yet. But I do feel like something's coming towards you, just not here. I just feel like you're talking to people. But I don't see you like going on dates or anything like that. It feels uncomfortable, like, you don't want to give somebody the wrong impression, but you do want to like try something with someone where you think, well, this could work. It's got possibility. It's got possibility. I don't even want to say potential. I want to say possibility. Just possibility. But I don't see at first you're not really locking into anything. Or not. I don't want to say locking in. You're not really catching anything or choosing anything. You're not choosing anything just yet. I feel you more avoiding. More kind of like somebody might come towards you and be like, you want to go out sometime? Oh, I'll have to look at my schedule. I'll let you know. I'll get back to you. I don't see you choosing anything at this point. Going forward to the next, you got the Ace of Swords with the Broken Heart. The Broken Heart is telling me, like, you're not finding what you want. And you're kind of, it feels like it's kind of like, am I just going to always be alone from now on? Like, what's the problem? Why can't I find somebody? I don't understand. Like, I'm very open to things. It doesn't have to be, like, blowing me over, but I just want somebody I'm fairly attracted to that matches me a bit. It doesn't have to be fireworks. It doesn't have to be a grand display of anything. I just need somebody for that. And I'm getting, like, the Ace of Swords is matching with this. Like, you're just not feeling like you're finding anything that even comes remotely close to even that. It's not yet. It's still not yet. What's up with this? This is really strange. You're feeling like you're not finding it. That's the Broken Heart here. I feel like you're considering past loves because you're really kind of fed up with not finding what you're looking for. And you're starting to question, like, if I try again with so-and-so or that person or this person, would it be different this time? You're not doing it. You're not doing it, but you're considering it. Is that right? Because I get this Ace of Wands, like you're talking to past loves is what I'm getting. You're talking to people you're talking to at least one person in the past that you have a broken heart with. And you would like them back in your life. Because you're not finding anything new that really even remotely comes close to what you want. You're going back and you're considering somebody from the past. Somebody who broke your heart. And I feel like you're getting involved with somebody from the past who broke your heart. Because you want to give it another shot. And you're thinking, what do I have to lose? This feels a little interesting to me. I'm getting, there's a very interesting connection. You got the Ace of Wands with the World card in the environment. This is this person who broke your heart in the past. The World card is telling me they're coming at you in a different way this time. Things feel different with this person this time. They are different than they were in the past. They are a different person or different. They've evolved. Let's just leave it at that. But the Ace of Wands can be a highly sexual card, just to be fair. But they're coming towards you very strongly, but they're different than they were last time around. You've got the fifth chakra. Well, it says the fifth chakra. This is the throat chakra, the communication chakra, the blue chakra. It's coming in with the Four of Wands. I feel like this is somebody who broke your heart, and they're seeming different. It's almost like this is the new and improved version of that person. And you're talking with this person, and you're liking them. And you're feeling that bond. You're remembering that bond. You're remembering what it was like when you got along and when you were together. So I'm feeling like you're coming back to this, and you're feeling that power, and you're liking it. They're different. Things could be different. Maybe that first time around they just weren't ready. Maybe they're ready now. Maybe we're both ready now. And you're questioning that. You're talking with this person and you're liking it. Now we got the two face down cards. Where is this going? Where is this going? You've got you got the Queen of Cups with the Death card. The Death card is not always an ending. The Death card can be a fresh new start. It's the death of what was and the new coming in. So like, if you think about it in a very gruesome way, when somebody passes away, yes, their connection has ended, but a whole new way of life is now beginning without them. But this is different. I feel the Death card is saying, the way things were with this person in the past, that's no longer how things are. and you're falling for this person again. You're looking at it like whatever happened before, that's over, that's done. They're a different person now than they were before. Maybe they've matured, maybe you've matured, maybe you've both matured. You have a lot of thoughts about where you want this to go. But I'm noticing it's the Queen of Cups on her own. So I'm wondering, are you going to do this? Don't get caught up in the gender, of course. But I feel like what they're saying here is like, is this going to happen? If you keep your feelings to yourself, which the Queen of Cups kind of suggests, because she can be very much in control, this may not have a chance to go around again. I feel like they're saying if you want this to happen again, if you think this is worth happening again, and you're seeming to get feelings very strongly for this person, you're going to have to put yourself out there. That might be a little bit scary. But they're saying if you want to give this another shot, you're going to have to put yourself out there and say how you feel and make yourself vulnerable for a moment. If you don't, I feel like that's where the Death card could be the ending of this. This is your chance. If you'd like this to happen again, if you feel like this is worth it, you're going to have to put yourself out there and make yourself vulnerable. If you don't, this will pass by. It's a short window, but you could have this if you want it. The question is, the problems from the past, has this person changed enough that you don't have to worry about that happening again? Or is it just, it could happen just in a different way? Like the same thing, just in a different way. You know, just a different variation, just a different color swatch of the same car. You know what I'm saying? They're saying you're going to have to push out of your comfort zone, though, to give it a shot if you decide it's worth it. And make yourself vulnerable, because it could come back. You just have to evaluate for yourself. The reason it ended last time, you know, how serious was that? And if that happens again, do you think this person has the ability to do that again? Or for whatever happened before, do you think that would happen again, even though you're both different now? All right, I think the message is there. All right, so let's shut this down. I think we're good. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading with me, go ahead, shoot me an email, james4astral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.